Apollo High School in Escondido, California, it's the Super Nerds.
In the middle lane for the Red Alliance, it's Team 3133.
Scottsdale, Coronado High. Buffs out in the neutral zone. Looks like they're trying to run a little bit of defense as 48-41 Optimal Robotics and their partner try to pull into their loading zone and gather more pellets. And here's 64 seconds remaining. Match number 5 here at the Arizona West Regional at Grand Canyon University. Red Alliance bots heading down in the final 45 seconds of the match as more fuel cascades down onto the field. 32:55, that's the Super Nerds. Oh, as that whistle sounds, that's the time for the pilots to drop those lanyards and the robots to try and get on board their airships before they take off. Red Alliance has 2 bots on board. The third robot trying to get on board right now. Blue Alliance, 2840, Blue Tide is up and on board. We're down to 2, 1, oh, time expires. Match number 5. And the results, match number 5. Red Alliance out on front, 236, and Blue Alliance 165. in match number 3, there was an error in scoring, in match number 3, and that changed the results and who the winner would be. The winner Scottsdale, Arizona, Notre Dame Preparatory. It's side of the field.
Honey, give it one more chance. one more chance. Worry and honey, give it one more chance.
Once again, change, you want to wait until the green lights come on from the boiler to the airship before you enter the field. They're purple right now. That means you need to wait. And with the results of that last match, Red Alliance comes out on top, 280. Blue Alliance, 240. That's the new high score of the competition in qualification match number 6.
Okay. Our first Red Alliance team, it's number 2403.
From Red Mountain High School in Mesa, Arizona, it's Plasma Robotics.
In the middle lane, extending a big old birthday wish, it's 6314.
From Desert Mountain High in Scottsdale, Arizona, it's the Wolfpack.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's number 1492.
They hail from Tempe, Arizona. Community team, it's Team Caution.
On the Blue Alliance, our first team, it's number 1726.
From Sierra Vista, Arizona, Buena High School, it's the Nerds, those nifty engineering robotics design squad.
In the middle lane, we have team 2449.
They hail from Chandler, Arizona, and they are Out of Orbit Robotics.
Our final Blue Alliance team, it's number 6674.
From the Maricopa Institute of Technology in Phoenix, it's the MIT Iron Eagles in their rookie year.
Oh, he's right. All right, got thumbs up from FTA, thumbs up from the ref. We got 4 closed gates, pilots inside the airships, drivers behind your lines. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Match 7 underway. 1726 feeds that gear to the Blue Alliance team. And they get it up in place during autonomous. 63-14, that's the Wolfpack. Pulling in there, trying to load that gear in for the Red Alliance. 2403 Plasma Robotics down in their loading zone, as is Team Caution. Down on the Blue Alliance side of the field. No robots over in their loading zone. Here we go, we got one. 66-74, that's the Iron Eagles. Playing a little bit of defense. Nerds coming down, trying to load up. (63-14). That's the Wolfpack trying to get lined up there. Get that gear on that pin. Pilot very gingerly getting it up there, and they score. For the Red Alliance, both the Red and Blue Alliance do have 2 of the propellers turning on their airships at this time. Real-time scoring has it a fairly close match. Team Caution once again down in their loading zone. 1726 heads back to their airship. That's the Nerds with another gear. 2449 out of orbit robotics. They've got a load of fuel, working a little bit of defense. Want to be careful there. Don't want to touch the opposing alliance's robots when they're in their loading zone. 30 seconds remaining in qualification match number 7. Teams attempting to get their robots to board their airships. Caution is up and boarded. 2403 up and boarded. And we've got all 4 rotors, all 4 airships on board for the Blue Alliance. Oh! Missed it by less than an inch. My guess is we're going to have a new high score of the competition. No penalties. Our referees give us the thumbs up. And a new high score. The Red Alliance, 350. And the Blue Alliance, 150. There was a penalty on the Blue Alliance, which gave the Red Alliance an additional 25 points. I believe that was the contact by the Blue Alliance robot with the Red Alliance robot when it was down in its loading zone. Up next, qualification match number 8.
Going into match number 8, our first Red Alliance team, it's 4146.
From Saguaro High School in Scottsdale, Arizona, it's SaberCat Robotics.
In the middle lane for the Red Alliance, it's Team 2840.
From Paradise Valley High School, from Phoenix Country Day School in Paradise Valley, it's the Blue Tide.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's number 3944.
Out of Tempe, Arizona, Tempe Preparatory Academy, it's the All Knights.
On the Blue Alliance, our first team, it's number 4496.
From Gilbert, Arizona, Perry High, it's the Sonoran Storm Robotics team.
In the middle lane, we have Team 991.
From Brophy College Preparatory right here in Phoenix, it's Broncobotics.
Our final Blue Alliance team, number 6683.
From Mountain Ridge High in Glendale, please welcome the Mountain Ridge Robotics team.
I got a thumbs up from my FTA and my ref. We got pilots inside the airships. All right, I got thumbs up. We got pilots inside our airships, drivers behind the lines. Let's count this match down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Blue Alliance robots charge out onto the field. 6683. That's Mountain Ridge out into the neutral zone. One of the Red Alliance robots, 4146, taking some shots there. That was SaberCat Robotics trying to get fuel in that boiler during autonomous. Both the Blue and Red Alliance robots have 2 of those rotors going, 2 of the propellers each. Teams trying to collect those gears, get them down and handed to their airship pilots. $44.96. Just offloaded another gear. 6683 working a little defense out in the neutral zone. Red Alliance robots trying to make their way down into their loading zone. 4146. That's SaberCat Robotics loading up another gear and headed down to their airship. Little bit of 2-on-1 action out in the neutral zone. 991. Broncobotics now playing a little defense. Blue Alliance now has 3 of their rotors turning. Blue Alliance pulling out with a little bit of a lead on the Red Alliance. Red Alliance gets that 3rd propeller going, tightening up the score. As we enter the end game of match number 8. Blue Alliance bots, 44.96. Climbing on up, trying to set that light off. You need to get that light to go off. 41.46, there we go. Sabercat is up. We'll have the final scores of match number 8 here in just a second. And with the results of that last match, the Red Alliance is out in front. 185 for the Red Alliance, 156 for the Blue Alliance. Up next, match number 9.
Going into match 9, our first Red Alliance team, it's 6479.
Out of Corona del Sol High School, it's one of our rookie teams. It's the Aztec.
In the middle lane for the Red Alliance, it's Team 330.
One of our long competing teams with 19 years in first, out of Hope Chapel Academy in Hermosa Beach, it's the Beach Bots.
Our final Red Alliance team, number 5101.
Out of San Carlos Secondary High, it's the San Carlos Braves in their 4th year of competition.
Over on Blue Alliance, our first team, it's gonna be 2844.
From the Biddy H. Fairfax High School, currently ranked number 5, it's Stampede Robotics.
In the middle lane for the Blue Alliance, it's Team 498.
In their 17th year of competition, it's the Cobra Commanders.
Our final Blue Alliance team. It's number 6352.
And let's have a round of applause for this rookie team. It's a community team out of Peoria. It's the Launch Team.
All right, we got 4 closed gates. Thumbs up from FTA and the ref. Pilots inside the airships, drivers behind the lines. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
And we're off. And the Beach Bots. Not quite lined up this time as they take shots on the boiler during autonomous. Students step up, take control of their bots. Looks like the Blue Alliance was able to score one of those gears during autonomous, giving the Blue Alliance a significant lead over that Red Alliance. Red Alliance robot 6479, Aztec downloading up a gear, 6352, the other rookie playing a little defense. Actually, no, they're loading in a gear for their airship. Beach Bots coming on down to their loading zone, gathering up a gear as well as some fuel, taking it down, trying to get it loaded into their airship pilots. 498 Cobra Commanders dropping off a gear for their team as the San Carlos Braves try and get a gear dropped off for that Red Alliance. They're down in the center load zone. 6479 trying to get another gear, and there they got it. Airship pilot able to secure it and bring it on up. Both airships have 2 of their rotors turning at this time. 6352, that's the Launch Team heading down to their load zone, trying to grab some more fuel or a gear, as are the Beach Bots down on the red side of the field, loading up, grabbing that gear. 498 now. As we enter the end game, Blue Alliance bots head down to their area of the field. Red Alliance bots head to theirs. Lanyards being dropped from the davits. Robots beginning to climb. 498 is on its way up. 6479, 330. We got 2 up for red, 2 up for blue as time expires in match number 9. It's a close one. And with the results of that last match, final scores in, the Blue Alliance out on top. Blue Alliance 250 and the Red Alliance 230. Up next, qualification match number 10. We're going to play through match number 55 today, hopefully ending up somewhere around 5:30, 6 o'clock. We're running just a minute or 2 behind right now. And we're trying to make up some time. Lights are now green. Teams can recover their robots.
All right, going into match number 10, our first Red Alliance team, it's 1165.
It's Team Paradise out of Phoenix, Arizona.
In the middle lane for the Red Alliance, it's Team 2647.
From North High School with their robot, Harry Potter, it's the Cyborg Mustangs.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's gonna be number 3019.
Currently ranked number 10, it's the Firebirds out of Scottsdale.
Our first Blue Alliance team, it's number 3255.
From Escondido, California, it's the Super Nerds.
In the middle lane for the Blue Alliance, we have Team 6413.
This is a community team out of Chandler, Arizona. It's Degrees of Freedom.
Our final Blue Alliance team, it's number 5465.
Another community team out of Chandler. It's the Binary Bots in their third season.
All right, we got 4 closed gates, thumbs up from the ref. Pilots inside their airships, drivers behind the lines. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Match number 10 is underway. Blue Alliance as well as Red Alliance bots. Red Alliance gets that gear loaded in during autonomous, as well as taking some shots on the high boiler, just a little bit on the inside. 1165 now, coming on down. Team Paradise wanting to load up a gear. Alliance partner 2647, that's the Cyborg Mustangs. Releasing that fuel down onto the field, loading that into their hopper as 6413 Degrees of Freedom works out in the neutral zone. Working a little bit of defense. 3255 Super Nerds with their robot Nightwing trying to work their way back down to their Alliance robot. 2647 on the defense. They squeeze on by. Both alliances have 2 of their rotors turning on their airships. Gears can continue to be loaded. $11.65 gets another gear loaded in from their human player. Heads on down to their airship. Blue Alliance 64-13. That's Degrees of Freedom trying to get that gear dropped off. 30-19 playing defense. Firebirds down there near the blue airship playing defense as we prepare to enter the end game. Blue Alliance with a slight lead. As the sound goes off, airship pilots drop those lanyards down. Red airship gets that third rotor turning, as do the Blue Alliance. 64-13 climbs on up, and as does their alliance partner. It's going to be a triple for the Blue Alliance. Red Alliance 1165 trying to make it up and not able to. And with the final scores of that last match, Blue Alliance out on top. Blue Alliance 285 and the Red Alliance 200. After some of the earlier delays of the morning, I'd really like to commend the field reset crew. They've been doing an awesome job getting that fuel all out into the center. Let's have a round of applause for them, trying to get us back on schedule here. We're running just a shade over an hour behind, so we're trying to make up some time. Did I say that out loud? So we're trying to get caught up here. We appreciate everyone's patience and hard work that you're putting in.
Going into match 11, our first Red Alliance team, it's 4-1-1-1.
Some assembly is required. They're out of Mesa, Arizona. Their robot's name is Albert Einstein.
In the middle lane for the Blue Alliance, it's team 3133.
With students from Coronado High in Scottsdale. Their robot's name is Donbot 8. It's Coronado Robotics.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's number 1212.
In their 15th year of competition out of Seton Catholic Preparatory High, it's the Sentinel.
On the Blue Alliance side, our first team, it's 3187.
From Arcadia High, it's the Titan Robotics team.
In the middle lane for the Blue Alliance, it's team 1492.
In their 14th year of competition, Team Caution.
Over on Blue Alliance, our final lane, it's team 2662. Crew!
Their robot's name is Steamosaurus. They hail from Tolleson. It's the Robo Crew.
All right, we got 4 closed gates. Thumbs up from my ref, my FTA. Pilots are inside their airships, drivers behind the line. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Blue Alliance robots head out onto the field, 3187. That's Titan Robotics just edging into that neutral zone. Blue Alliance bots get their airship going with that gear in autonomous, getting a fairly significant lead. 2662 trying to feed some fuel into that bottom boiler as the Red Alliance bot 1212, that's the Sentinels, drops that fuel down onto the field. 2662 Robo Crew working a little bit of defense there. Actually, they may be trying to get down and get a gear to their airship. They're out in the neutral zone. No, it looks like they are playing some defense. Down on the Red Alliance side of the field, we've got one robot down here, 3133, trying to get a gear loaded up on the inside. $31.87 down for the Blue Alliance, loading up. Looks like we've got some three-on-one action. Here's the second red robot. Three-on-two action. 12-12 and 31-33 for the Red Alliance. We're about to enter the end game here. As that horn sounds, the pilots can drop those lanyards from the davits and teams can begin to board their airships. $14.92 on its way up for blue. 31.87 is on its way. 12-12 for red as time expires. 31.87 is, boy, I can't even see how, just a tiny bit, half a second earlier, they may have made it all the way up to the top. Referees are in discussion as the field reset crew races out onto the field to get those fuel elements and gears cleaned up and put back in their proper positions for the next match. And the results of that last match, Blue Alliance is out